we're ready to go. We clearly have a few people that have already joined us. I'm so excited that you are here with us today and you're doing this. And I'm such a supporter and fan of Dash and everything that you and Gunjan do. So I'm like so thrilled that you could join us today. So I will hand it over to you, Monica, and I will pop in if you need any help and if you want me to help you with some of the questions that are probably going to come on the right hand side.
That will be amazing. Thank
Great.
you so much, Megha.
Done. Over to you. See you.
Thanks, Megha. Thanks, Megha. Hello, everyone. I'm really grateful for HOSI to give me and Dash this platform to ideate, interact with the industry experts, and I'm going to take you through reimagined dining experiences. I will not bore you with who I am and what we do and why I'm doing this session, but I think I owe you that explanation. We are three friends who grew up in NDTV, grew up as in literally grew up, our first job. And we worked there for 21 years before jumping into entrepreneurship and to utilize our experiences in sort of video original programming towards creating a unique content technology B2B platform for the F&B industry. And we then co-founded Dash that acquired seed funding from Ratan Tata. So in short, that's what our claim to fame is. And I used to head food programming at NDTV, which somehow also meant that I was eating all the time. So 2 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and sometimes 5 dinners. And I feel that food is that one common thing that is an easy thing for people to bond over on social media, you know, no matter if they know each other or not, or it's a light-hearted topic. It's not too serious or, you know, overtly political most of the times, unless you say the B word. Or not everyone wears makeup or likes to work out or is getting married or is a parent or even likes to cook, you know. So food transcends all boundaries and reminds us that even in diversity and variety, we have so much in common. And at the moment, apart from the dreaded coronavirus, that's the another common thing we have. It's a bad joke. I want to tell you how coronavirus is sort of transforming human behavior. You know, half a year into the pandemic, and it's far from contained. There is huge mounting evidence, you know, that it's going to change us forever. You know, it's going to have long-lasting changes to the behavior. It's that generational trauma like this has been forced. Everyone, you know, whether you're rich or poor, young or old, we've had to reassess our lives and where we'll go from here. And, you know, the futurists are already forecasting that people will radically change. For many, where whatever survival sort of necessitated wholesale changes, like fitness instructors who shifted classes online, or restaurant suppliers started doing home delivery, and our homes are now schools, offices, and, you know, it's everything. So we basically, one thing that we sort of realized is this social distancing measures that have taught us is that all of us are naturally tech savvy. You know, all of us are constantly online. And even I have joined a virtual workout class to keep myself from becoming too sedentary. I've danced for hours with my niece, DJing for us, and we call our club quarantine. And I've attended so many you know, discussions in organizations which, like, how to protect the restaurant industry. And since this morning, I've been listening to all the industry experts on HOSI. So, but while I'm online, the most prominent people on my feed are, you know, chefs or recipe developers or, you know, food personalities doing what they can to teach the masses or how to boil water, you know. And we are now, I think, more tech savvy than we ever were, and our video consumption has gone up like 100 times. You know, each time I put on my Instagram, I can see Vicky Ratnani showing viewers how to make a meal of local produce every day, or Ritu Dalmia is doing an online cook-off with her recipe box ingredients. She's making people cook. Even if you can't go to the restaurant, you'll still get to taste her tasty food. And then there are, countless food bloggers who are hopping onto Instagram and, TikTok or whatever there is, trying to sort of demonstrate pakoras or chutneys or grandma's pickles and, information available through video. It feels endless, it feels like, and I feel that it is far more exciting than reading. You can't consume so much text, whereas you can consume so much video. And most chefs have been pleasantly surprised by the organic fandom, that like all of them have become celebrities. And but you still miss the simple pleasures, the routines and the duties, and like, or you want to go to watch a movie, or you want to go and watch a gig at a restaurant. Those experiences are not currently happening, and that's what we want to talk about. That eating is a cultural ritual. It's also a necessity. So almost everybody now has been forced to rethink that, what do they do and how do they do. And food is that constant thing. All of us are constantly scrambling to learn how to cook, and we Google search cooking videos all the time, and it's like the highest, most searched topic online on Google right now. And after a point, I think people got sick of cooking, and Swiggy and Zomato are back in business. But I feel that not every food experience can be delivered. Not everything can be consumed online, and at some point or the other, we'll have to go back to the restaurants. And how do you go back to the restaurant without really, where you, how will you go? Why won't you go back? Because that experience is so hugely missing right now, that we want to celebrate birthdays, or we want to, share a meal or a story, or laugh with a colleague, or go for a drink. Or so how do we go back? Not everything can be consumed online. Like, not everything can be delivered or ordered through Netflix, Zomato, or Amazon. So the even though it's instant gratification if we can order things, but it's still, delivery cannot match the experience of eating at home, because there's nobody to crib about, oh chef, this wasn't tasting, please take my meal away. Or it's, I need to reheat it, I need to still clean, sanitize, this, that, and the other. Nobody's serving me, I still have to wash the dishes and clean my table and things like that. So how do you even do, how do you go back to being where we were? And it makes me realize, or at least I think it made everyone in whoever is remotely connected to the food business realize that whether it's a business or a romantic dinner date, or with family and friends, or theatrical fun of eating out, and it's one of the most enjoyable experiences, and it can never be replaced. The simple joys of dining together, of toasting for a friend, or finding a favorite song playing, in the restaurant, that can't be replaced by anything. So I think it's time to step out, and it's time to sort of witness this change. But can we go back to eating at buffets, or when you go to a hotel, open your mini bar, or can you go for a spa treatment? I don't think so, because everything, the hotels have geared up for temperature screening and keyless check-ins, and staying at the hotel is not going to be the same. Like when I'm choosing a restaurant, it will not be based on a fancy view, but totally from safety and hygiene point of view. And instead of being greeted by a welcome drink, I think we can all expect a bottle of sanitizer. So the idea is that the restaurants are going to great lengths to assure us about their safety and hygiene, like they are reimagining how they will interact with the guest while maintaining social distance. How does a server come to me and tell me oh, you need to try this and you need to try that. How will you do that? Not with a mask and where you can't even see the server's face, or how do you reestablish that camaraderie or the interaction, so I think it's the perfect time for contactless menus, and it's the new order of the day. But is contactless menu enough? Is this the technology that's going to help us tackle this whole experience? Yes and no, I feel, because contactless menus, yes, we have free Wi-Fi's and unlimited data plans, and lots of free time, or we are constantly on our phones and constantly looking at videos and things like that. But I feel that even if technology can't evoke that emotion, creativity can. And how do you mix the two and fuse the two, and especially in terms of when the chefs are like, all the chefs are trying to bring their ideologies, their conceptualization in creating their menu, but how do they showcase without interacting? So we like I told you, we have this amazing, if I can say this myself, amazing application that we developed. And we thought that we had developed this application. We've been developing it over a period of 3 years, and it used to be, we think that it's the best thing that fills the gap between restaurants and the diner, because not every chef can go to the table and explain why they use these avant-garde ideologies, or they apply such amazing anthologies and things like that, when they bring, like, they play with contrasts and textures and shapes, and they're creating magic, but they are not articulating it to the diner, and the diner probably won't even understand what they're doing. So especially in food, we always knew that you eat with your eyes first. So we took that principle, put that in technology, and we did this whole application where everything is video and everything is tactile. So what do? I'll actually make you do one experiment. I'll make you do this experiment where I'll show you something. Let me know if you can see my screen, and I will show you something which you need to, wherever you are, you'll be able to. Can you see my screen? Yes? No? Oh no, you can't. Okay, sorry. So 1 second. I'll make you see a QR code, okay? 1 second. Let me share my entire screen maybe, and I'll make you see. Can you see my screen now? Like, could you see this page? Still no. I'm so sorry. 1 second. I can. Okay, 1 second. Let me play this video. Can you see me though? Can you see me? Yes, you can. Okay, but you can't see my screen. So, okay, I don't know how to go about this, but I'll tell you how. So if I zoom in high, I can see you. No, it is. So I was trying to do an experiment with all of you. Basically, I was trying to show you food videos where we wanted to sort of, even though you've tried desktop capture. Okay, how do you try desktop capture? Okay, is it online? Can you share the link? Yes, I can. I will share it. If I shut my own, you can't even see food videos. Okay, no, so let me take you through. Okay, doesn't matter. Let me take you through what the application anyway does. I want to send you a QR code. You'll be able to scan it, open it. You must have seen tons of QR code applications that there are. And I am not sure if they do justice to the restaurant or to the diner or to the chef who has created those amazing dishes for you. I'm not sure that they do that. So what we've done is we've created, can you see the videos in the back? My back? Yes, you can. So I wish I could zoom that in and you'll be able to see, and you'll be able to see a larger view of that video. But those are all food videos. And what food videos do to you, like in the beginning of the discussion or beginning of this panel, I was trying to tell you, I put on like tons of weight because I used to eat, while I used to check food videos for the previous job that I was doing, I used to eat constantly, 3 dinners, 5 lunches and 2 breakfasts, because we used to constantly be watching food videos, and food videos have this amazing capability of doing that to everyone. I'm sure you guys watch food videos online and you are constantly trying to, either it makes you hungry or it inspires you to cook or it inspires you to try out a new dish. So this exactly is what Dash does. Dash does this where it makes you hungry. It simplifies and amplifies your dining experience, and it also makes it less baffling. It basically makes it, and it's not like when you go to a restaurant, it's not like it's a recipe video that they'll ask you now to cook and things like that. It's a teaser trailer of what the chef is going to get in front of you. It increases your anticipation, it makes you hungry, it visualizes it for you, and it's like it also has pronunciations and things like that. It's like not I'll be mostly embarrassed if I have to ask for what is chimichanga. Now Dash takes it away from all of us. This is what it does. So I'll send you a link. You can actually, I'll type this is the website where you'll be able to you'll be able to at least see the application and things like that. You'll be able to experience it. I also, if this place, I have an idea. I can show you a QR code and you'll be able to scan it. So keep your phones ready. Can you see this? Can you scan it with your phone? If you scan it with your phone, you'll know exactly what Dash does. It reimagines the entire menu for you. Can you see it? Is this clear or is this working? Okay. So you don't have to download it. Just scan, choose your menu, try to create your basket and place your order. It works. So that's what it does. Let me know if it is still working. And I mean, it's not the best thing that I've done, but I'm sure. Okay, works. Can I keep? Okay, it worked. Amazing. Let me know if I should keep holding on to it. So you'll be able to, it works, and you'll be able to see the videos. This is a demo link that I've sort of demo scan that I shared just to show you that it doesn't mean that you need to have a fancy menu, It doesn't mean that I need to make something which is modern Indian, like Indian accent is making, or you are making, well-plated food. So that's why I've tried to display 4 types of cuisine, Indian, Italian, Asian, and drinks. Because everybody needs to understand what they're eating. When we go and watch a movie, we're watching a trailer before we decide we want to watch a movie. When I try out perfumes, I try out perfumes by spraying them. When I go to a restaurant, I never do. I'll read whatever that interesting description the chef or the restaurant manager has written for me, and I'll order basis that. But I never know what is it that is going to come in front of me if I order food. So why not food? And that was the reason we created this application, because we found this gap so glaring. And I think that Dash was ahead of its time, and Megha and Manav have been most encouraging, and they've sort of given us this platform to interact with the real industry insiders. We sometimes feel that the real industry insiders are looking at things very directly. We are consumers. We belong to an industry which sort of brought back food on the forefront when we were trying to do things on television, and we thought that this was the gap that was required to bridge this social distance between chefs and the diner. So I'm really glad to read the comments, and I'm super happy that you're trying out this application, and I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please ask. I'll also tell you how much time it takes to sort of convert and whatever a menu. A typical menu is what? A typical menu is 50 dishes, and you take what? 1 day. 1 day to create an entire menu and give it to you. So from the time the restaurant is onboarded and the time the restaurant gets this menu is 1 day, 24 hours. And that's what it is. So I think, Megha, have I done my time? It was meant to be a 20-minute interaction, 20-minute so representation of what would actually come on a plate as a guest would certainly create an experience and lead to a higher level. And may I tell you that this application is being used by a lot of restaurants right now. Also, if you go to Parbako in the Lodi, you'll be able to see it, and they use it quite efficiently. At Elan also, 20% increase in revenues is what we've seen at Spice Market. It's in Saket, the restaurants. So if I have to justify the whole, or like the gist of this whole discussion in one line in Hindi, I would say jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai. Unless you show what you have, you'll not be able to sell it. And that's the idea. What we do is showcase your chef's talent, what is on offer for the guest, and the guest understands it better, and it enhances and elevates the experience. So in case should I show you the QR code again, in case you want to scan it one more time and see it? And it comes with a payment gateway. It comes with like all of it. Like you don't even have to, you can do special instructions, or you can do what do you call it? You can edit your menu real time. You can, pay. You can do all of it. So all this, because it was a interaction with so many chefs, so many hoteliers, so many restaurateurs, this product became robust thanks to them. So I think I should stop talking, and if you guys have anything, any feedback for us, any questions you might have, or anything, I feel that this is the time for everything to be visualized. Technology needs to bridge the gap between, two industries, and video is that thing that bridges this gap. So I would thank you for attending this session and letting me speak and showcase and how we are reimagining this space for everyone. And we are hoping that the people will be back at restaurants, and this will be the thing that fills the gap. So you can ask me anything if you feel like, if you want to ask me for should I leave this is our website, and this person is the co-founder, my partner, and his number is 911-999-014. So I've left Gunjan's number here, and he's the person who will be able to sort of explain in far greater detail. I think if I wasn't clear, I think this would be the option you can take if you think that this discussion bored you, or so this is what it does, and this is what we've been trying to do. That video is that game changer. Even if you go and see, I don't know how many applications you must have seen which are QR code led, QR code led applications, but they just don't do the justice either to the restaurant or to the diner. I don't know what they are like. Everything can't be text. So that's it. I'll leave you with that thought, and I'll leave you with this QR code. This is it. One last time. So thank you, Megha, for having me here, and let me know.
That was perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for doing this, and I'm sorry the video didn't work. I would have totally made these people hungry, and I can promise you that they would have like just gotten out of this session and they would have started eating or drinking whatever
Absolutely.
they had.
No, I think everyone that's attended the session should go and follow you on social media, and I'm sure you'll post all your lovely food videos online and they can see it there. Thank you.
A lot,
Thank you
Megha.
so much.
Thanks
Bye.
a lot.
Bye.
Bye.